What's up, Falcons Nation, NFL fans? It's your boy Jew coming at you guys with another video. Today's video, I would like to give my prediction for this Sunday's Super Bowl matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to give my prediction for this Sunday's matchup in the Super Bowl between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a Super Bowl rematch from 2 seasons ago where the Eagles was defeated by the Kansas City Chiefs. And I really feel like it's going to be the same outcome in this game. I am giving the edge to the Kansas City Chiefs in this matchup on Sunday in the Super Bowl. I do believe that they're going to three-peat. And I really feel like the reason why the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win this game is due to coaching. Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo, and that Kansas City Chiefs coaching staff. I do believe that the Chiefs are the most well-coached team in the NFL. We've seen it in the AFC Championship game. Andy Reid calling the perfect play at the end of the game when Pat Mahomes was trying to ice the game. He hits his running back out of the backfield, Perine, who's wide open due to the play design by Andy Reid, where he has motion and he runs a bunch of different over routes and things of that nature to get Perine wide open, where Pat Mahomes is able to hit him. He gets the first down and the game is over. You also seen on a crucial 4th down, Steve Spagnuolo dial up the blitz, sending the corner off the edge where they have too many to block and Josh Allen just has to heave the ball up and Kincaid, his tight end, drops the football. We've seen, this Kansas City Chiefs team over the years in the Super Bowl. Andy Reid calls the right play in overtime last year against the 49ers where he hits McCole Hardman in the flat on the jerk route. He catches a wide open, touchdown. So at the end of the day, I really feel like in this game, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win this game due to Andy Reid dialing up the right plays, Steve Spagnuolo dialing up the right plays. I really feel like if the Philadelphia Eagles have any chance at winning this game against the Chiefs, it's going to come down to Saquon Barkley having an explosive, 150, 200-yard rushing game. And I really feel like the Kansas City Chiefs defense is one of the best defenses in the league because Steve Spagnuolo is one of those aggressive style defensive coordinators. He does a great job of confusing offensive lines and confusing quarterbacks because he mixes up his coverages. He does a great job of dialing up exotic blitzes to catch quarterbacks and offensive lines off guard. And I really feel like the strength of the Philadelphia Eagles is their offensive line in that running game. And I really feel like in this game, they're going to do everything in their power, meaning the Kansas City Chiefs, of limiting Saquon Barkley. I really feel like they're going to put 8 men in the box. They're not going to allow Saquon Barkley to beat them. I've said this all playoffs long, but no team in the NFC was able to do it. Is stopping Saquon Barkley from running the ball for, having those huge explosive runs for 60, 70-yard touchdowns. I don't foresee that happening against the Kansas City Chiefs because of guys like Chris Jones, Karlaftis, Manihue on that defensive line, Dana, and then Nick Bolton and Chanot. They have so many good players on that defensive line and in that front seven for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're just fundamentally sound. They don't give up a ton of explosive plays, especially in the run game. If Philadelphia is going to win this game, Jalen Hurts is going to have to use his arm in this game. It's going to come down to Devontae Smith. It's going to come down to the A.J. Browns of the world. It's going to come down to Dallas Goedert making plays down the field. If those guys in this game are not able to, make big plays, I really feel like they're not going to be able to just run the ball, run the air out of the football and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. They're one of the best teams at stopping the run. And I feel like it's not going to be any difference in this game. And we know that Pat Mahomes is one of those guys that's going to have his way as far as making plays with his arm and his legs. Pat Mahomes has been on this stage so many times, similar to a Tom Brady, that at this point, those guys are just, veterans. They're so familiar with being in the Super Bowl. Andy Reid is so familiar, with these players that he has on this roster. And he's just a wizard at drawing up those plays to get guys wide open. Kansas City is probably one of the best teams at putting guys in positions to succeed. And Andy Reid is one of the best coaches at knowing how to scheme guys open. I really feel like that's the biggest difference between a lot of these teams that make it to the Super Bowl, a lot of these teams that are in the playoffs, is just the coaching and the development of players for Kansas City is on another level. Now, can Philly win this game? Yes, they could win this game, but they're going to have to play perfect football. They cannot turn the football over in this game. That's what cost them in that first Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball. Nick Bolton picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown. And that was the difference in that football game, was that key turnover. So the question in this game is going to be, can the Philadelphia Eagles limit the turnovers, and can they force turnovers? Philly does have a really good defensive line with guys like Jordan Davis, with guys up front like Jalen Carter, Josh Sweat, and Zach Bond, that middle linebacker, has had a great year. And they have, to me, one of the best ball hawking safeties in the game, back there. So I really feel like Philadelphia Eagles, they definitely have a chance to win this game, but they're going to have to force turnovers, and it's going to come down to Jalen Hurts making plays with his arm. He hasn't shown me so far in this playoffs that they can win a game where the game is on Jalen Hurts to win it with his arm. He did make some crucial plays with his arm in the NFC Championship game against Washington, but it's going to be very interesting to see if he can take advantage of the secondary of the Kansas City Chiefs. But with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on who's going to win this Super Bowl matchup. Do you got the Eagles? Do you have the Chiefs? I'm taking the Chiefs in this matchup just from the experience, just from coaching. And at this point, I'm done betting against Pat Mahomes. He's just one of those guys that's on another level. He's too familiar with the big stage. And it seems like when there's a play that needs to be made, someone always makes the big play on that Kansas City, whether it's their defense, their offense, special teams. They're just the most well-coached team in the league. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, NFL fans, rise up, be blessed. Peace.